Welcome to the last episode of the Bottom Line broadcast of the year. I'm your host today, Conor O'Brien. With graduation coming up, we asked graduating students what their best memories were here at UCSB.
So what's your name?
My name is Mason Robertson. I will be graduating as an English major in a couple weeks here.
I'm Brian Canty, and I'm going to be graduating with a BS in Electrical Engineering.
My name is Daniel Reardon. I'm graduating this year with a BS in Physics and a BA in Philosophy.
So what was your best memory here at UCSB?
Thinking back on my best memory at UCSB, first thing that comes to mind is the very first party I was invited to. I was a freshman here at UCSB. And like a lot of students, I was kind of struggling to find my crowd, find where I fit in. So it meant a lot to me when one of my coworkers invited me to a party her friend was having. The next thing I remember, the most distinct memory I have from my freshman year is just taking turns pushing each other in a rolling computer chair down DP and just taking turns, just laughing and falling over and pushing each other as far as we could go. Probably getting scraped up in the whole process. But I think that was the first moment I remember where I started to feel like I was finding a crowd and finding where I belonged at UCSB.
I had this really gnarly final, and as all really gnarly finals are, it was on Thursday of finals week. So I went and took that final, and I got home and all my friends were at home. And it was just really worth it and nice to see everyone there, and it was all good.
The physics community, the little physics majors of my year, kind of all got together around the middle of the third year when we realized that we were all taking classes together. And we studied, and then we got to know each other better, and eventually by the time I turned 21 in June, we had formed such a tight group of friends, and we decided that we were going to go do the Loop because it was also my friend Connor's birthday. And it started off as most Loop nights go. You show up to Sam's to go and get a picture, and then you move on to what was then Otaco. And it was quickly derailed by one of my friends who decided that that was an appropriate time to start playing 7-Eleven doubles. That went relatively well for me, not quite as well for some of my friends. We made it to Woodstocks, but we had to call the night early, and it was really good to finally have such a tight-knit group of friends. And that ultimately was probably my happiest memory here.
This past Friday, you might have seen the Isla Vista Open Market, a swap meet that allows student vendors to sell items in the IV community. Here's James with more on the story.
Hi, I'm Senga Park. I'm a fourth year art major. I'm actually graduating this year. So I originally started this because I was really active on Free and For Sale. I thought it was a nice, thing that every community should have to come together and meet other people as they're getting rid of their things. I've had people sell wire wrapped jewelry. There's, sea glass is always really popular around here. It's not for profit or anything. I just like the idea of people coming together and selling clothes.
My name is Amani Rodriguez. I am a biology major, freshman in the College of Creative Studies. I put a post on Free and For Sale where I was taking commissions for pants, so I've painted a couple pants with sunflowers, jackets with sunflowers, cherry blossoms. I had someone ask me for koi fish and stuff.
So my name is Donish. I actually graduated from here in 2014. Last year or a year and a half ago, I found out about it on Facebook, and I contacted Senga and asked if it was fine to sell tea. So
ideally, I'd like to have this become a part of IB tradition. I would be more than willing to have someone come up to me and I would just give them all the information on how to make it run. And if it's something that, maybe down the line, a year or two later, come back to UCSB and I could see it happening, that'd be really cool.
Thank you for tuning in to the last episode of the quarter for the Bottom Line broadcast. We hope you've enjoyed these segments and anticipate more in the coming year. This will be my last sign-off as I'm graduating with the class of 2017. My name is Conor O'Brien, and this is The Bottom Line. This new organization hopes to grow at UCSB by...
Do that! Do that!
Thank you for joining us today. We hope you've enjoyed...
You can do this.
Coffee.
No, last line one.
You've had... Okay. And this is... No, and. Ugh! And I'm Conor O'Brien with